Essence TV. We talk about important things in life that matters, but we humans, we overlook them. We think that that's the less important thing, but they are more than important. We're on a topic called relationship. We've talked about that it being emotional part and motive parts. And I like to choose siblings relationship. Siblings relationship. When we talk about siblings, we talk about children of the same parents, either the same mother, the same father, or the ones the same father, not the same mother, or the ones the same mother, not the same father. They are siblings no matter what. Now we're talking about the problems, reason why siblings can't even stand each other. They find comfort in their friends more than within themselves as siblings. And from all I've seen in my observation and research, I find out the problem is usually from the upbringing. It is parents who did not do their homework very well. You know, whatever a child will become when he grew up, you start seeing the attitude, the signs from that tender age. And some parents automatically, totally created this distance between the siblings. By all this, their favorism, you prefer this, you love this child more, loving this one more than this one, loving this one more than this one's favorisms. Those favorisms end up creating hatred, bitterness in the heart of the siblings against each other. When you already treat them different from onset, they feel different from that onset, and you don't expect them to grow up and become one. No. It's something you've created from their childhood. So it continues. Now, parents, when the children do something wrong or when they engage themselves in fight, when you come, you only meant to separate them, find out what happened, tell the senior one, this is where you went wrong. Hey, you now face the junior one. You are wrong. You are not supposed to talk to your senior the way you just did. You are not supposed to act the way you act. Okay, hey, you apologize to him. You say sorry to him too. And embrace yourself. And that way they will get used to forgiving. They will get used to knowing that there's nothing difficult in saying sorry and making up. That if you see children that the parents taught things like that, no matter how old they become, no matter how rich the younger one becomes, you still have that strong respect for the elderly ones. But you see that where everything goes, don't you know that you're the senior? No, that is not the thing. You're supposed to overlook, you're supposed to do this. No, you caution them, you tell everybody a mistake, you correct it. If anyone becomes so stubborn, either you beat or you punish them accordingly, so that they will know that life or that decision, that kind of heart they have chosen, is not acceptable. It won't do them any good. Then another thing is that fathers, you think bringing food at home is the only thing you have to do in the upbringing of your children. No. At least take a time, once a week, you sit down with them. What has been happening? Who fought within the week? What is the cause of the fight? They bring it up with you, they chat with you. Then you tell them, you advise them. You tell them this is not supposed to be so. You tell them stories about people who has grown up and become enemy because they are doing this. You talk to them, you share experience with them. No matter how little they are, it sinks into their spirit. As they grew up, they still remember the story. And because you have told them the bad side of being against their sibling, they won't grow up thinking of being against each other. They will grow up thinking of how to bond better. I feel the problem between siblings are usually another thing again. Women who marry men who already have kids, maybe from their late wife or separated wife. If you can't take other people's children to be yours, please do not marry a man with kids. Or you as a man marry a woman with kids. If you cannot make your children and hers to bond, please don't try it. It's not good. You are creating a lot of hatred in the society. You are creating this monsters out of this kid. You are making monsters out of these kids because they learn hatred from right inside the house. If the woman would be siding her children against them, even when they are right, you don't expect them to love. You don't expect them to feel love or know what love is in that situation. Their heart becomes dark. Let's work on all these things. It is not necessary. We need to correct all these errors right from our homes. And if you're a grown-up one out there and your siblings, you're not bonding, because this one said this, that one said that, this one has bad character. No. You learn to talk. It's tolerance. Every relationship is all about tolerance. You tolerate my bad side, I tolerate yours. And you've not been calling them because of that. No. You're not doing the right thing. Reach out to them. Go visit them. Even if they say you are seeking for love or begging for their love, it doesn't matter. They're your siblings. I have my own. We disagree and I agree. I disagree with them, they disagree with me, but that doesn't affect our relationship. We stay bonded. We love each other dearly. We don't let our indifferences come between us. Sometimes say, this one, we among two of us, we say, this our sister is like this, he behaves, he says this thing, he does this thing. But anyway, what can we do? That's just her way. That's the way we see these things. And it does not affect our feelings towards each other. I would advise you to do the same. Let go of whatever you think they are or the character. Try and get close. Be bonded. It helps. Because if you can't maintain your relationship with them, if you can't try and work out things with them, what would you have? What is it you teach your children? And how are you sure you bond with your wife together to the end? No, that marriage is not going to last to the end because you would not be able to tolerate her to the end. That you live in the same house does not mean that marriage is working. When marriage is working, there's always smile and happiness going home. And there's always smile and happiness having a thought of your wife or your husband. So how many of you have that thought? It's because you've not, your first love, which is your parents, your sibling, you didn't handle it well. So how can you handle the second love well? I advise we try and think about this thing deeply. This is where we end this topic for today. Don't forget to click on the red button to subscribe. And don't forget to hit on the notification button to be the first to be notified when I upload my next video. I love you guys till I come your way next time. Please give this a serious deep thought. Look at what we're going through now around the world. We need to bond together to withstand this whole situation, to be able to make it through together. You need your siblings, you need your loved ones, you need to be together. You need to forget. Nobody knows when life is going to end. You need to make peace with your siblings. You need to stick to them. And you need to know that every relationship is sacrifice. It requires sacrifice. You need to overlook things. You need to tolerate a lot of things to make it work. Don't expect them to be perfect because there is no perfect. You are not perfect and there is no perfect one. Thank you till I come your way. Love you guys. Love you.